Praetor Amalthus.
What is it?
I have a report to make regarding the situation with the Aegis in Tantal.
Please, come inside.
Yes, Your Eminence.
So, Jin finally has his hands on the Aegis. It seems the boy wasn't good for much after all. Unless he can find what is lost.
Your Eminence?
Hector,
Yes?
prepare the ceremony.
At once, Praetor.
Rex, still sleeping? It 2 days now.
His injuries were quite severe. The worst is over, but his body needs time to recover.
He'll get well soon, or... Rex? What's that?
I'm leaving.
But where will you go?
Good question. Can't live on Gramps anymore. Maybe I'll head for Argentum.
Rex?
What the hell are you talking about, Argentum? What about Pyra? Do you know how desperate the situation is? Finally lost it, you idiot!
I know. It's just...
Just what?
I'm done.
Done?
When I became the driver of the Aegis, a driver, I felt like I could do anything. But I was just kidding myself. All I've managed to do is hurt her. Again and again. So, I'm done.
Oh, for crying out loud, Rex! She got herself caught to save you!
I know. So what?
So what?
Those guys are way out of my... I can't beat them. It's hopeless. I understand that now. You'll be safe with them. I'm not gonna hurt her like I do. So, I'm leaving. I've just been kidding myself all along. Me, a driver, in the end, salvaging is all...
You bloody idiot! Hurts, yeah? But that pain's nothing compared to what Pyram is right now. She went with those bastards knowing full well how much it would hurt. For our sake.
Eddie, I know. But what do you want me to do? I couldn't even slow him down. Even the Artifice's attack couldn't touch him. What chance do I have against a guy like that? The more I fight, the more Pyra gets hurt. She'll be Better off without me by her side.
Do you actually mean... Do you not have the slightest idea how it'll for her to leave you?
With me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Pyra thought he'd be better off if she was dead. Did you know that? She is planning to sacrifice herself to defeat them.
Huh?
You drove her to this, but here you are, giving up! You said you'd get Pyra to Elysium, didn't you? You'll eat your words just like that!
Dad, it's been a while happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is my new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Forget it. We're rescuing. This loser, he's not the Rex we joined with. Let him go wherever the else.
Come now, let's not start fight amongst...
Let's give them a chance to work this out, shall we?
You know,
Nia quite right. Rex definitely not behaved like himself. Giving up after one loss? That not Rex I know at all.
but...
Now is not time for excuses!
Poppy?
Poppy is hurt to see Rex like this. Poppy not real Blade and Driver. So Poppy and Master Pond looked up Rex lots. Rex worked very, very hard to get this far. When Rex tries hard, Poppy and Pond try hard. Rex like bullseye we aim for. Without Rex, we not know which way to go. So please, Rex cannot give up and stop here.
Poppy.
My prince?
Chum,
Huh?
my old man wants to see you. Time to go.
So, just like that, we lost Pyra and Mithra, and now we're down a party member that was very crucial to us. So, yeah, now we don't have a slot. We have a slot open for your boy Rex. So, we're gonna go ahead and add somebody in, I guess. I mean, but it's better to have somebody
Finally,
than
it's my
nobody,
turn.
right? Anyways, instead of me being all mopey, that scene always gets me. I hate how efficient it is.
This power.
I hate how efficient that scene is at making you feel sad.
I can
Like,
open
ah,
anything.
It's I've seen that scene on multiple occasions, and it still makes me sad. Actually, somebody who I've watched, Mr. Hype Man himself, Smash Brothers and all that jazz, he finished the game recently, and I had to rewatch all the cutscenes because he was replaying the game, obviously. But what was it? Man, I'm not saying that I was triggered by rewatching those cutscenes, but oh boy, did they not hold back on making me feel real sad. Alright guys, so I cut back. yeah, I just went around and I bought all the deeds for this place, so that's cool. And now let's go see what the king's up to. Basically, what I got from the deeds are a little bit quicker movement speed, so as you can see, we're going a little bit faster while walking. And, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of battle experience up and one less decreased party gauge while walking around, which is now 75%, so that's pretty broken.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all here.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equal. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned, his rivals see leveraging of the Omega Fetter, they declared themselves the Tantalil dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name in order to win over the people. Before long, all to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners, descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembu's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the Cloud Sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Mining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How?
All rest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sense.
So they missiled it.
As a tangled into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Genbu can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer.
They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indollar? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of and perhaps people from poverty, I solve the sins.
Think about using the Aegis's power yourself.
Wielding such power beyond minds, I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to something? When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis's power.
Father.
It seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared, along with a red sword.
Whited? It must mean Mithra and Pyrrha's swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, Adam disappeared. The author of this book went looking for something.
Something?
The third Aegis sword.
There's a third?
Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. The legendary hero could use the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be? Can the Aegis itself truly be matched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
Regrettably, the book does not specify sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Lefthir. It's not much, but that's where I would begin search.
In Leftheria?
Are you ready?
Huh?
Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver?
Gramps?
Well, are you, Rex?
Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyro and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm gonna take them to Elysium.
Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
My son.
Yeah?
I have a favor to ask of you as...
Well, are you feeling okay? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The needs... No, rather the boy needs...
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
An old man? People will get the wrong idea. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not. I wasn't gonna go with him any.
You can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took it that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twins exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the artifice, transfer the remainder of her core to the boy. Letting him live on, heart complete. Aegis can survive a short time without a core crystal. Don't ask me why. It's just how we were made.
So that's the reason agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. He wasn't this one. Simple as that.
Well, after all that exposition, we are now going to go back to Lotharia and try to find where, the sword apparently should be left. Which begs the question, Gramps must have knew about the sword and must be, keeping hold of it somewheres, I would suppose. Or some eyes, I guess, would be more fitting. But, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go there right now. And, that's what we're gonna do before we end off, because... I want to be able to proceed after that, and the best way to do that is to go to Funset Island, and we're going to go over to where the village guardian is.
Pretty long way, eh?
How do we go from here?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I gotta trigger a cutscene first. Oh yeah, I forgot. This game's silly where it's like, yes, come to this place, but trigger a cutscene first. So it makes sense. Yes.
What are you doing here?
Did you know Funset has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed. Funset Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village real?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
Follow me. Yes. Follow me, Sonny. Even though we could have talked at the actual place, but that's fine. But anyways, let's skip travel there and let us proc.
Village guardian.
Just looks like a stone pillar to me.
They say that the village's guardian spirit dwells within. Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
Huh? This crest, it's... I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Goes. What?
This passage leads into the very center of the archipelago. There lies the cavern of Spirit Crucible Elpis.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible are such a way that only a Leftherian can open.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Am found it, he hid something deep within the body of the Titan that forms the archipelago.
You mean the missing sword?
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legendary sword. More than a few have entered Spirit Crucible, but none have ever returned.
Is it really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that this was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said that taking this would be the mark of the Aegis's true driver.
The true driver?
What do you say?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it. Every moment we waste, Pyra and Mithra could be...
Then you're ready for what lies ahead?
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through this. Now then. Time to take back what I lost 100 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? Not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malus do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
Extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malice doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?